Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today for Making Progress with Mayor Leroy Sullivan. I'm happy to have today three guests, and it's a little bit unusual to have three people here, but we're just excited to have people coming to talk about something that is going on in the city of Donaldsonville. So I have to my immediate left Amy Ordorn, and next to her is Michael Pettit. All right, not the race car people, right?
No, no, sir. No, sir. Not the racer.
Okay, and also and Monte Buckle.
Yes, sir.
Thank you and welcome to the Facebook live broadcast.
Thank you for having
Uh,
us.
and your group is also the business of the month in the city's River Road Express magazine, and it's loving our community's children, our LOCC. So first, we'll start with you, Amy. Tell me a little bit about LOCC and what it means and how did it get started, and just tell us, what you want the people to know about LOCC.
Sure. LOCC, it stands for Loving Our Community's Children, and it was born out of I believe, 2020 Leadership Ascension project, and it is a donation-based storefront where you can go in and you make an appointment, and whatever you need, baby formula, clothing, usually even backpacks, uniforms, they'll have it there. It's all free. You can also donate to them if you have any gently used clothing or things like that. And they have recently expanded out into the Donaldsonville area. They're on Railroad Avenue. And the scope of our project, we're also a Leadership Ascension team this year, is to help them get settled into their new space in Donaldsonville. So we are very excited and we feel very blessed to be able to take that project on with them.
Right. And Michael, Leadership Ascension has done so much, and I say this morning when I spoke to the group, have done so much for Ascension Parish as far as helping with the little things to even large projects. I think it's been about 2 years ago now. The Leadership Ascension group took on the Lemon Memorial Center here in Donaldsonville to do some renovations to the building, and it was a beautiful transformation. People go inside the Lemon Memorial Center now, and they're like, "Wow, this building looks great." As it's not what I expected to see inside of the building. So, Leadership Ascension has been very good to Ascension Parish as a whole. So, how did you get involved with Leadership Ascension? Were you drafted? Where your boss say you have to go and do this?
Actually, my story, the Leadership Ascension story, is I've done work in Ascension Parish for years now. I used to actually work for Ascension Parish government, so
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
worked for parish government for several years, and then left parish government, worked in the private sector, did quite a few projects. Matter of fact, I'm working on the South Louisiana Fairgrounds park
Okay.
improvements project
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
So, um, with the company that I'm with and talking about all the great things that you mentioned that Leadership Ascension does, it just seemed like the perfect fit, to submit an application and be a part of the program this year.
Well, great, great. So, so Monte, you work for Ascension Credit Union,
Yes, sir.
correct? And what part is Ascension Credit Union playing in LOCC?
First, the sponsorship. All of us were sponsored by our respective organizations, and it's really just a generous show of appreciation from our leadership teams to say, "Hey, look, we value you, we value who you are in our community, and we want you to be a part of something bigger to have impact in the community." So I believe that's essentially all of our stories individually, but um, my leadership team and our CEO, Lloyd Cockerham, has been generous in allowing me to be impactful in the Ascension Chamber of Commerce,
Right.
which essentially births the
Leadership
leadership
is
program. And through my affiliation with the chamber over the last 5 and 6 years, um, all of those personalities who are invested in the chamber seemingly have a connection with leadership. And so essentially, that's my story in being connected. And it's just been a wonderful opportunity to be engaged and connected to other fellow invested personalities within the community, fellow businesses, all to enhance and improve the Ascension community.
Okay, so this one, anyone you can jump in and chime on this, but with all of the development and all the interest on the west bank of Ascension Parish now, how does that impact or make you feel about what you're trying to do in order to help? You know, we have the slogan from cradle to career. You know, we have the Early Childhood Learning Center. We have everything that goes on with Downsville High RPCC and all. But then when you look at LOCC, it is helping those that need it the most. So how does that make you feel with all of the things that are coming to Donaldsonville and what you're doing in order to even make Donaldsonville a better place and where the children could have the necessities that they need? Because one thing, you know, and this is not all children that are in school, but with the Early Childhood Learning Center, they participate in that as well. But I know sometimes, even when it comes to schooling and higher grades, children used to feel less fortunate. They didn't want to go to school because they didn't have the proper clothing or whatever. So, how does it make you feel? And Michael, you're shaking your head. You want to jump in on?
Yeah.
So, tell me
Yes,
your
sir. I can take that. So, I mean, I think it's very easy to say there's a lot of exciting things happening in Donaldsonville right now, and we feel very excited about the idea of helping LOCC open a Donaldsonville West Bank location. And so, you know, with all the things that's going on and more people, you know, potentially moving into the Donaldsonville area, as well as the existing community that's already here, um, we're really excited because the mission of LOCC is to really, as you mentioned, um, provide families, provide caregivers of children the resources that they may or may not be able to provide on their own. And so, you know, whether it's infant age or early learning center age children, all the way through to you know, teens in the school system, you know, having you know, clothes and school uniforms and
right.
you know, shoes and you know, the appropriate furniture and things of that nature makes a huge difference for not only the children themselves, but also those caregivers and those family members that are trying to take care of
Okay. So, I see that y'all have a list of some items that y'all need, from pajamas to underwear, like you said, shoes, and just anything that the children would need in order to have a better quality of life. So, how can someone donate either items or if someone wanted to donate funds, how could they do it with LOCC?
Sure. They to donate items, you can contact LOCC directly. They have an email and a Facebook page. Their Facebook page is just Loving Our Community's Children, LOCC. And reach out to them. They'll schedule a time for you to drop off. You can drop off in Gonzales. They have a location there, or you can drop off here in Donaldsonville. If you have a larger donation like furniture, you can coordinate with them and they'll come pick it up from you.
Okay. Um, so y'all are located again at 602 Railroad Avenue, right?
Yes, sir.
And so there is a person that lives here in Downson, moved here 2 years ago, 2021. Okay, well, I've been knowing you for the last couple of years, and she has opened up a business, and she have graciously allowed y'all to use some space in her business. Miss Jessica is here. Uh, Jessica was on our show earlier in the year.
All right.
So Jessica, so tell us
Yeah.
about your involvement and excitement with LOCC and being a part of what
Sure.
you're trying to do here in the city of Donaldsonville.
Yeah, I mean, you guys covered it. So children, I mean, the fatherless and the you know, husbandless, that's just fundamentally what God said do. So
Right.
I was closing on the building and I have big vision across the street, but wasn't 100% certain what I was doing with each piece. And Sherry posted, so their lead volunteer on Facebook, and she said, we're growing out of our space. We need a space, hopefully for, you know, reduced or free. And I said, hey, I just bought a building. You want to come see it? And we were originally going to put them in a smaller room we've got in the back. And I just learned more about them. And I said, you can have one of the 3 retail spaces. And my company, Tinker Collab, we're a social enterprise, which just means profit is not my number one goal.
Right.
We just aim to sustain. So when you come shopping, please do come shopping, or you have your events, you come to our events. You're supporting our ability to sustainably fund LOCC being there for free. And
Okay.
yeah.
So with Leadership Ascension, I know it's sort of like a competition, right?
Uh-huh.
And so at the end of the time period in order to have your projects completed and all there, then they vote who had the best project, right?
That's right.
Right.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so what do you think y'all going to fall in on
Well,
this?
Mr.
year?
Mayor, we're a very confident group,
Okay.
but we're confident in part because of the power of community. One, your voice in helping to amplify this program and what we're trying to do in the community. Also, collectively with business partners in
Right.
the community who are part of this, the fabric of the community, who care to say, all right, what's next? And we have all of the ingredients and the makings of a team that will prevail in the end.
Okay.
But we've also seen a lot of community within our Leadership Ascension cohort as well. Even with the other teams, they've been very supportive of us. We've been supporting them at their events. So it is a competition, but we've all been we've been cheerleaders for each other too. So it's been
Competition,
great.
but good competition.
Yes,
right?
we're all winners
Not
at the
this
end. Yes.
trying to
Shout out, I would say, to the whole Leadership Ascension social affairs. So they did that for social concerns fair y'all did a few months ago, and so LOCC invited me to come with them and just advocate for them. And I mean, you've seen I put the data together. That's where my background, data science, is, and I went and stood up and said, "What y'all gonna do on the West Bank?" And and they, all of the groups turned around and really came and showed up for the West Bank. It wasn't.
Yes.
I mean, I'm partial because it's my building, but
Well,
everyone did. Yeah.
I think to add, I mean, the real winner here is the community of
Correct.
Donaldsonville
Definitely.
with what we're trying to do. And so, whether we come out on top with the Leadership Ascension class this year or not, for us, it's more about impacting the community and impacting the children of the community. But we're also pretty doggone confident that it's going to end up with that first prize. Yeah.
So everyone is a winner. Every group is a winner because they're doing something to help the community, the parish, or the city government. So everyone is a winner. But like you say, there's that competitive edge that we want to win. Now we'll smile with you, but we really want to win this thing,
Yes,
right?
sir. That's exactly
Right.
right.
Sure.
And hopefully I get invited to come to the event when they're announcing the winners.
Yeah.
I do know when the group at the Top Road Dilemma Center, they actually won first place, and they were so good and so competitive because there were things that were done at the study commons here that I was like, wow, that was great. So although y'all get along good, but it is people, they try to do everything they can to make sure that the project they have is the best that it can be. And I'm just happy for the city of Donaldsonville that y'all chose to do something here. Thanks to you, Jessica, for opening up and saying, hey, here's some space that you can use. That speaks volumes for your dedication to this community as well. And that's what we need. We need people in this community that's going to talk about the city of Donaldsonville and the great things about it. We all can sit down and whine about things that we don't have or whatever, but let's roll up our sleeves and see how can we work together to accomplish the things that we need to for the city of Donaldsonville. So hats off to LOCC, hats off to you, hats off to Leadership Ascension. And we do not want to forget those persons that donate, that contribute to all of the programs that are going on, because without the contributors, there wouldn't be events going on. Because I know, and I can speak for the city of Donaldsonville, we don't have money just sitting lying around that we can say, oh yeah, we'll take this and go fix the limit center. Or we'll take this and go start a program in order to be able to, give clothes to the needy. So everybody is needed, everybody's inclusive, and it's just a great feeling in order to see people, not just in the city of Donaldsonville, but people that lives in our parish that is committed to making Sanctuary Parish, the city of Donaldsonville, a better place to live. And you talk about the children, the program, grandparents raising grandchildren. A lot of times they need assistance because they're raising the grandchildren for a reason, and and sometimes they are on fixed income, so being able to get some types of items or necessities is a great thing here for this community. So again, I salute and I applaud you for your efforts, and look forward to everything that's going to come and going to be birthed out of LOCC here on the West Bank of Ascension Parish, which is an extension of the East Bank. But who knows? This may be something that becomes something in the tri-parish area or even greater. So, Monte, you have anything else you'd like to say?
Yes. So one, we certainly appreciate you giving us the platform to be able to share insight about our program. And of course, one of our primary goals is to help reframe the store so that it's functional for clients to come in. But when we do have our reframing efforts of having to do some painting and heavy lifting, we're encouraging the community to come out and roll out the sleeve. And we want to make you an honorary member of Team LOCC-D. So this is our special shirt
All right.
that we're all wearing today. And on the back, it has all of the affiliate organizations that are sponsoring our team. So we're really grateful to you, as well as each of our leaderships that afford us the opportunity to participate.
So he said honorary, so that means he's not looking for me to try to paint, because I'm a good painter. You probably know that already. So that's why when you say honorary, that means you're not looking for them to come and work just to be there.
Whatever you can do.
Come
Rally
in and
the
help
troops.
out. Yeah,
Absolutely.
bring, carry the buckets.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you need.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
thank you. I definitely appreciate this,
My
and
pleasure.
I'll wear it proudly, and I'll do everything I can in order to be there. Miss Amy, do you have anything you would like to say before we?
Yes. I'd like to encourage people, if you want to keep up with our progress, we have a Facebook page. It's Locked into LOCC-D, just like it says on our shirts. If you feel like you would like to donate to our project to help us get the store up and running, you can donate through our Facebook page. LOCC is always looking for donations too, whether it's monetary donations or clothing or even just your time. They're always looking for volunteers.
Okay, Mr. Michael.
Yeah, so like I said, just to repeat what Monty said, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. We're really excited for what we're doing. The middle of September is when we plan to do our work day.
Great.
So we've got a plan already determined as to what the space is going to look like, and so members of the community that may be in a construction related business. We're certainly looking for partners and folks that may be willing to help us out with the materials and or labor for the work that we'll be doing in September. But we're really excited to be able to complete that work and have the grand opening there for the LOCC-D facility here on the West Bank.
And I was just thinking about something, sitting here. Wouldn't it be great if all of the churches in this community, because we have churches on every corner, if all of the churches came together on that day in order to come and to help out? It wouldn't take long, and it will be the community coming together. So those of you that are watching this broadcast, pastors of churches, let's get together and let's come and work together. Like I say, you don't have to be a painter or whatever, but you can help in some other way, if it's just bringing water or doing something. And let's get the churches to talk to their parishioners about cleaning out their closet, getting rid of those things. Some people still have baby clothes and all from when the kids were young, and now they're teenagers or whatever. I know you love this stuff, but let's give it to somebody else that can use it, and that is showing even more love.
And somewhere that's good and trustworthy. There's a lot of people worried they give the stuff away. They're worried, oh, it's going to not a good organization,
Right.
profit in something. But these people in LOCC are just hearts of gold, doing the right thing.
And it'll stay right here in the community.
Right. So, Ms.
With
Jessica,
dignity, yeah.
your last words.
July 31st next week is our ribbon cutting for Tinker Collab, and LOCC is doing a big giveaway. So they got a lot of work to do in there, and they've got a ton of clothing. Y'all need back to school, come out, clear it out. So the less we got to put in storage for the work.
Yeah.
Yes.
And July the 31st, I will be out of town. I won't be
Okay.
able to be there, but hopefully someone will be there to represent the city of Donaldsonville. I'll try to get as many of the city council members to come out there. No, I take it back, because they're all going to be with me at a conference. But we'll make sure that the city of Donaldsonville is represented because we appreciate the things that you're trying to do in the community. With that being said, the Western St. John Early Childhood Learning Center will have their class of 25 honoring their toddlers, age 3 and 4. And this is going to take place on July the 31st. I will miss their first little graduation as well. It's going to be at the Lemon Memorial Center starting at 11 o'clock a.m. So please go out, cheer on the little ones. And I'm sure that's going to be a lot of fun trying to get them to act right. Rehearsal and the reality is two totally different things. How many times you see them for wedding? Oh, them in rehearsal they are great, and then when the doors open, they see all those people. It's like, nope, I'm not doing it right. So hopefully everything will go fine. And then don't forget that the Ascension Parish Youth Fest Back to School Bash will be on Saturday, August the 2nd, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the WAG Center, which is located at 1201 McGinnis Street here in the city of Donaldsonville. This is being sponsored by St. John Parish Government, the St. John Parish Sheriff's Office, the city of Donaldsonville, Shell, CF Industries, and many others. There will be free food, free haircuts. There will be all of the school supplies. You can get uniforms.
We'll have the photo booth.
The photo booth. That's right.
360 photo booth.
The 360 photo booth. And also, if you plan on playing some type of sports, you can even get a physical at this event. So a lot has been great over the last few years. So mark your calendar, and if you have a need, please come to the WAG Center on April the 2nd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and get the school supplies that you need. Make sure that your children are ready to go to school. This summer went by real fast when it comes to school. So, and I'm kind of happy. Although my children are grown, but I'm kind of happy the kids will be back because they're learning and they're being engaged instead of sleeping all day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So also for Veterans Day, the city of Donaldsonville is sponsoring Donaldsonville Heroes for Veterans Day, where you could actually buy a flag, get a photo of your loved one, and if you want to get a flag, and the flags will be put on Railroad Avenue. You know how we do for Christmas and other events, Juneteenth. They will have these flags where they'll be hanging up on Railroad Avenue and other streets in order to show our appreciation for those veterans, but also to recognize people from our community that you may want to put a picture of your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, any one of your loved ones. You can do that. If you're interested, we have flyers here at City Hall. There's a barcode that you can scan in order to do it. Download the picture. It's going to be $100. It's free, but if you want to take the flag and keep it after the Veterans Day event is over, then you can actually buy that flag, purchase it for $100, hang it up in your home or whatever. It's something that you can keep forever. And the last and final thing I want to bring up is on Saturday, September the 13th, there will be a free clinic at the Lemon Memorial Center located at 1100 Clay Street here in the city of Donaldsonville. This is being sponsored by Love Impact and the Western St. John Parish Hospital, also known as Prevost Hospital. This clinic, there will be vision service. You can get your eye exams, you can get prescription glasses, you can get dental work done. There was anything you can think about in the medical realm will be taking place at the Lemon Center. This is a program that they were looking at the Plaquemine Civic Center, and one of the ladies that worked back at the Western St. John Hospital that I went to school with, she said, wait a minute, what about Downsville? Why not using the Lemon Center? So they contacted me when they opened it up from late one evening, and they look at it and say, we want to use the entire building, all of the rooms and everything. And I said, when you want to use it, tomorrow? I said, no. I said, because if you want it for tomorrow, I will get my employees to come and clean everything out, and so you can have it. So I'm just happy that they are having this event here in the city of Donaldsonville. So please mark your calendars. Let's take advantage of all of these wonderful things that are going on. And I say that was the last thing, but there is one other thing I want to bring up. Get like the Baptist preacher. Now I'm closing, I'm closing, I'm closing, right? On August the 20th, our Governor Jeff Landry, will be here in the city of Donaldsonville at the Lemon Center with the Baton Rouge Industrial Group. They will have their quarterly meeting. They had one a month ago here in the city of Donaldsonville. There was over 350 people that attended. We're looking for over 500. Definitely, the governor will be here to speak. And so mark your calendar and please come out and hear what Governor Jeff Landry has to say. With all of the industry, with all of the things that are going on, who knows, there may be another announcement that day.
Okay.
All right. So thank y'all for joining me today.
Yes,
Thank
thank you so
And
much
thank y'all for
having us.
watching our Facebook Live broadcast. Remember, you can watch us every Thursday at 2 o'clock p.m. So God bless you and God keep you is always my prayer.